Barbers, you can still enter the competition, just go on the last video and comment done. Winner will be announced on Friday. My messages are full of barbers with complaints and questions, and I will answer everything now. This is going to be fun. Let's run this up, like and subscribe, leave a crazy comment. Let's go!
Oh, crying. I'm really just a dickhead. Don't act like you don't know me. This camp deserve a trophy. Baby, they know me straight. Do the most crying in history. Power potting go show up. This camera clippers blow up. It's bossy or crying. 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 Bossy or crying.
Okay, I have promised you guys I will answer some questions, so let's answer some now. Toad, when will the Goblin 2 be out? I love the channel, bro. Okay, firstly, I love you too, bro. So we don't have a release date for the Goblin 2, but I know it's going to be 2025, so that's exciting. You all think releasing a new clipper is that easy. This is high-quality premium stuff, it's not some exploding scammer. You need a designer, then a team will review it, see if it's possible, then the specs. Let me know what specs you would like to see on the Goblin 2. Okay, next question. I want to pick some of the normal ones. A lot are crazy. What do you think about the new shorty clipper? Are you on steroids? You look jacked. My hemoglobin levels are high, so I can't do steroids. You're awesome, Toad. Much love from Texas. Okay, firstly, I don't do steroids, and I don't recommend you do unless it's supervised by a doctor or some sort. I hardly look jacked, bro, but thanks, I guess. So everyone knows TPOB was the founder and creator of bright colors and customizing covers. I feel this is a poor attempt to try add this to the scammer inventory. It's a basic clipper that has no really appealing specs at all. Check back in my videos, I done a full review on this clipper. I feel it's trash. I guess that question was half decent. I guarantee you all the shorty won't be around in 1 year's time. Mark my words. Okay, let's get another one up. I'm gonna do one more after this, then I will move on. But let me know in the comments if you want more questions answered. And if you want to ask me a question, comment below or send me a message on Instagram on TPOB Worldwide. Hey Toad, this single mom keeps flirting with me in the barbershop. She is so hot. I mean, I would go down on her fast. Should I try get her number? And if so, how should I do it? Holy Jesus, bro, relax. She's probably just being polite and making eye contact. Why is every situation with a female a fantasy with barbers? It's like, barbers can just cut hair, get drunk, and think about women. I'm getting creep vibes from you, bro. Maybe just avoid chatting women up at work and do it somewhere else. Maybe like a nightclub or something. Why can't barbers just ask me normal questions? Okay, last question. Hopefully it's a good one. I'm a new barber. Can you give any good advice, please? I love barber news. I need to make extra cash fast. Much love from Arizona. Thanks for the message, buddy. Well, my first advice would be, don't do meth. Try cut your family's hair and make sure you get some decent tools, and you can get the best tools on tpobusa.com and use code TOADLIQUOR for an insane discount. I'm actually liking these questions. Please send me more, but for now, let's move on. Join me now as I have a caller on the line. Caller, what's going on? You're live on Barber News.
Oh, I'm actually on. Hot damn. Thanks so much, Toad. I'm actually nervous now. Hey, my name is Howard, but my friends call me Shotgun because I never miss.
I swear we need new producers. Who picks these callers? Okay, Shotgun. That's a weird name. I hope you're a barber, and what has you on Barber News?
I'm cutting hair about 3 years now legally. I was so happy to get my license because for 2 of them years, I was cutting hair in my bedroom, but I guess you gotta start somewhere. But my question is, my work colleagues are doing about 16 haircuts a day, but I can only do about 8 Toad. How can I get faster? Do you have any advice for me?
I would quit if I was you. I mean, you should be doing minimum 12 if you can't now. 3 years later, something is wrong. But what I don't recommend is doing anything that's related to your nickname. Look, kids, some have it and some don't. And I feel you don't got it. But if you're going to hang around, you need to get competitive. The people you work with are not your colleagues. They are your competitors. So don't act nice with them. Let them know that shotgun is fully loaded and ready to blast on them at any given moment. But I don't mean that literally. What I'm trying to say is get motivated or get out. Thanks for coming on Shotgun.
You're right, Toad. Tomorrow I'm gonna go straight into the barbershop and let them all know that Shotgun is not playing no games anymore. Thanks, Toad. You saved my life.
Jesus Christ! I wonder what his girlfriend's name is. RPG Wendy! Let's move on! I just want some normal callers on. If you want to come on Barber News, drop a comment and I will try organize it. Caller 2, you're live. Speak or forever be silent.
The main man, Toad. You her. What's going down? Look, I want to be real with you. I think you're a straight up killer, but I have a situation and I need your advice. Please help me.
Oh, brother! I'm a Toad on a YouTube channel called Barber News. What is this, a rescue channel? Okay, kid, what's going on? Let me know.
So, I work for this lady who owns the building my barbershop is in. She doesn't cut hair or anything, she just collects the rent. Now, at first, everything was cool, right? In fact, the first few months, me and her were kind of flirty. One thing led to another, and yeah, we ended up, doing the deed. And let me tell you, it was incredible. I felt like a king, like I'm living the dream, baby. But then reality hit. Turns out I wasn't just like sleeping with her, I was signing away my sanity. This woman is crazy. She came to me all cool like, hey, you don't have to pay rent, just keep performing. And I was like, say less. But now, bro, she's calling me 24/7, showing up outside my house in her car like she's in some Netflix stalker series. And I can't even tell anyone. You know why? Because she's friends with my mom. I feel like I'm trapped in some low-budget soap opera. I love barbering, but now every time my phone rings, I get trauma flashbacks. What do I do, y'all? Do I keep cutting hair and let this woman run my life? Or do I dip and start a new career flipping burgers maybe? Someone help, because right now I feel like I'm on a leash and it's getting tight.
I am not qualified for these type of things. If any of you listening can give this guy some advice, please let me know in the comments how you would help. If I was you, I'd keep rolling with it. She seems like an older lady, and she will have experience and maybe teach you some life lessons, so don't pass up a good opportunity. Or you can quit and just move shop. But sometimes these problems are actually a blessing in disguise. She's a landlord. She's probably got loads of money. Get her to take you to Vegas or Ireland or something, and go have a party on her expense. I hope this helps, bro. Keep an eye on the comments. I am sure our listeners will give some good advice.
You're right. I will sit tight and wait in the comments for some good advice. Thanks, Toad. I just want to shout out TPOB. Hey, sponsor me, bro. I'm talented and I love your products, especially the play clipper. That thing is the best clipper I have ever cut with.
Something tells me that kid sucks at cutting hair and gets into a lot of trouble. I wish him the best of luck. Our next caller better be normal. Hello, caller number 3. You're live on Barber News.
Hey, Toad. Thanks for having me on, brother. Listen, I wanted to talk about all these other clipper brands. What's going on? How come nobody is speaking about scamming ever addressing these exploding clippers? But yet everybody's still jumping and hyping around this new shorty clipper. I mean, do people not care? Do people forget? What's up with that?
Finally, you're like a breath of fresh air. Someone who wants to talk barbering. I hear you. It's a disgrace what's going on, and we need people like you to speak out about it.
Yeah, well, listen. I mean, these clippers that are going on fire and exploding, I get it. Not all of them do that. But I mean, don't they get extremely hot before this happens? And some of them may not explode, but they get extremely hot. So the blades must be crazy hot. Like, the client must be very uncomfortable. And a lot of people are afraid or embarrassed to say, hey, that's a bit too hot, You're in a barber shop. There's loads of men around. Everyone wants to feel, manly and macho. But you're not going to say, hey, stop cutting my hair, that hurts. So, I mean, do people not care? Maybe nobody even knows who's using these things that this is an issue. I mean, we've got to speak about this, Toad, because it's just going to get worse and worse.
Exactly, the heat from them clippers must be ridiculously hot, but I have said it before, we can only hope that barbers listen and learn.
And another thing, you have all these barbers where like, I'd never rock TPOB. Look at them things, they look so stupid. I'd never use one. Now look at them. All the other brands are starting to copy TPOB. The same colours, the same look, the same style. And if they're not using the same colours, they're starting to use brighter colours. But before TPOB, every other clipper brand was just black and silver. Maybe the magic was a little bit of a burgundy colour, but that's it. Now they're all trying to copy him. And now the same barbers are the first guys to start supporting and saying, hey, look at this unique colour. I mean, they're just contradicting themselves over and over again. I'm getting sick and tired of it, Toad.
We all are. It's the other brands that want everyone to be against each other, and they use their petty influencers to keep conflict between each other so nobody gets along. They know exactly what they are doing. So we are forced to defend ourselves and great brands who work hard to provide the best for barbers like TPOB.
I always said it, Toad, you're a wasted talent. You should have got into politics or something. You dissect things so perfectly and you execute it so accurately. I mean, you just got to keep going and doing what you're doing. I don't think you should ever stop, and I support you fully, and I think you've got a huge community behind you that won't stop either, and we appreciate everything you do, Toad. I mean, you're out here, you're grafting, you're working hard, so I just want to say thank you from the whole barber community. Thank you.
I appreciate that, I really do. Do you have anything else you want to add before we finish up?
Well, since I'm on, any chance of maybe getting a couple of clippers, and maybe that new plate trimmer looks really cool. I'd love to try it, especially that softy blade. Man, I'd love to try both, even if you could get me one with the pencil blade and the softy blade and the plate clipper. That'd be great.
Nice try, buddy, but we do have a competition running on our last video we uploaded yesterday, so go back on it and comment done to be entered. You don't want to miss this. But for now, that's it from me. Please drop your comments on today's episodes and let me know. What do you want to see more on Barber News? Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'm out. Peace.